you guys bungee jump. What the fuck? Like me, if I'm about to go on a date and I hear it's bungee jumping, I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, really? Were you into it? Like, how'd you feel?
Was I into it? No,
Yeah,
I was
nice.
not into it. Okay. No, that was, and you'll see in the ITMs, like my biggest fear is actually like bungee jumping. And so when my name was called and the card said leap of faith, I was like, okay, like it's gonna be bungee jumping. Just that's just how life works, right? And so I remember just pulling up and on the drive there, and I'm just nervous because I don't know what we're doing yet, but I'm pretty sure. And then once we do figure out that it's bungee jumping, I mean, my heart just sank because I'm like, shit, like. And I remember like the first 30 minutes just trying to think or hope for something to get me out of this. And I was like, hopefully like the weather picks up or hopefully something bad happens and I don't have to do this. Cause I'm not going to say no. I'm like a little prideful and I'm also trying to be strong for charity. But I'm like, oh my God, I hope that something makes this day go wrong and we just have to go back. But no, that didn't happen. They pressed on. But once we did the bungee jump, man, like as you guys probably know, like conquering fears is one of the most powerful feelings world. And so to do that and then to do that with Charity, who also had a similar fear, it was a really special moment that I truly will never forget, truly. So glad I did it now in hindsight as always, but at the time, oh my God, like the way if y'all could feel my heart at that time, it was so crazy.
Neither Joe or I are like big like adrenaline junkie heights risk people. So we were saying we feel like we would have reacted and responded very, very similarly to how you and Charity did. But I was dying when you guys were like, let's do it again. Let's run it back. We're going a second time. I was like, they were literally both freaking out in their interviews like 3 minutes ago. Now they're jumping again. This is crazy.
No, exactly. Like that was how powerful it was. And it's funny because within the hour before jumping, from arriving to jumping, it was like halfway through, and I told Charity because she was like getting a little worked up, and I was like, "Listen, it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna do it again." And I was just totally kidding. We were both know she knew I was kidding, and we like laughed, and it made us feel better in the moment a little bit. And then just to fast forward to at the bottom of that jump, having done it and now conquered it once. We just like looked at each other and like we like knew immediately. We're like, we're gonna do it again, right? And we're like, yeah, let's do it. And so, then we just got back on it, and it was a really powerful moment for us, truly. Like I said, like it's hard to like top a connection like that in that moment when you're at the bottom of this thing that we're just dying for the last hour of doing, and to do it together and to do it successfully. And yeah, so we said, let's just run it again, baby. Like it's on our own terms. All right, we're not doing no scary stuff. That being said, once we got on the platform, we both immediately regretted it again. But then at that point we're too deep in, so we jumped off and we did it a little bit bigger the second time, and it was just as fun though.